Good morning, friends. The 19th day of November is designated as World Toilet Day by the United Nations. It's also called World Sanitation Day, although toilets are only the first stage of sanitation apparatuses. A philanthropist from Singapore, Jack Sim by name, founded the World Toilet Organization on 19 November 2001, which subsequently was declared World Toilet Day. Today, UN Water is the official body that is responsible for monitoring World Toilet Day and related concerns. World Toilet Day was intended for promoting public awareness of broader sanitation systems like wastewater treatment, fecal sludge management, municipal solid waste management, stormwater management, hygiene and hand washing. Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations, Goal 6, calls for adequate sanitation, which includes processing waste in a safe manner. In 2010, right to water and sanitation was declared a human right by the United Nations as well. World Toilet Organization and the Government of Singapore jointly processed the first UN resolution in Singapore with the name Sanitation for All in 2013. This resolution meant an imperative call for a collective action in view of addressing the world sanitation crisis. The UN declaration was the result of such an initiative. 122 countries adopted the resolution at the 67th session of the UN General Assembly in New York. On World Toilet Day 2015, the UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon advocated committed action to provide satisfactory sanitation for all. He urged the member states and stakeholders to implement policies for behavioral change in favor of ending open defecation by 2025 as well. Furthermore, the theme of the World Toilet Day 2022 is sanitation and groundwater. The objective of the World Toilet Day is to mobilize civil society, governmental institutions, non-governmental organizations, academics, corporations, and the general public to participate in the associated social media and communication campaigns. It's also aimed at motivating governments and organizations to plan schemes and activities that are oriented to enhancing the sanitation facilities as well as to dealing with related concerns. The English word toilet derives from the Middle French word tile, meaning cloth. The diminutive form of the term is toilette, meaning small piece of cloth. Later, the word used to be referred to a cloth put over the shoulders while dressing the hair or shaving. Besides, the root of the word sanitation is the Latin term sanus or sanitas, meaning health, healthy, sane, sanity, and the like. A few of the synonyms of the word toilet are lavatory, latrine, water closet, outhouse, loo, bog, wash, and facilities. Some of the polite alternatives of the word toilet are bathroom, dressing room, restroom, washroom, men's room, ladies' room, little boy's room, and little girl's room. Some of the modern day variants of the word toilet are male and female, ladies and gents, he and she, his and her, king and queen, and the like. Of late, symbols and even images of men and women have taken over the other options internationally, and mostly so. Who invented toilet is a question still unanswered. Scotland seems to have an ancient settlement dating back to 3000 BC and a palace on Crete that was built around 1700 BC. The use of paper for hygiene has been recorded in China in the 6th century AD. Toilet paper was mass-produced in the 14th century AD. Modern commercial toilet paper originated in the 19th century, with a patent for roll-based dispensers being made in 1883. Open defecation by billions of people in the world, especially in underdeveloped and developing countries, even today, first and foremost, is basically a question of indignity. It spreads soil-transmitted and waterborne diseases like cholera, typhoid, hepatitis, and diarrhea. Sanitation systems contribute greatly to public health, human dignity, and personal safety, especially for women and girls. As a matter of fact, around 60% of the world, that is to say 4.5 billion people, does not have a toilet that safely manages human waste at home. Over 1.7 billion people do not have basic sanitation services like private toilets or latrines. 494 million people still defecate in the open, sorry to say, in street gutters, behind bushes, and into the open bodies of water, very unfortunately so. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres, while publishing Sustainable Development Goals Report 2020, regretted, today, Sustainable Development Goal 6 is badly off track and is hindering progress on 2030 agenda, the realization of human rights and the achievement of peace and security around the world. By many accounts, sanitation is the most missed target of the Millennium Development Goals, he reminded. Well, human beings claim to be the most developed species along the line of evolution, and it is true. Therefore, even without education, they are capable of a certain standard behavior. But even with education, a high percent of people are at a loss to maintain decorum of basic sanitation and hygiene in life, miserably and ironically so. Well, human beings have to learn to behave themselves in line with the God-given dignity and good sense, in favor of a civilized and cultured life for oneself and for others. Hygiene has to become a public as well as a private culture, as a sacred habit in life. On the occasion of World Toilet Day 2022, on behalf of Institute of Harmony and Peace Studies, New Delhi, I wish to make a strong appeal to the governmental and non-governmental institutions, along with fellow citizens of my country and beyond, to take up a campaign of providing sanitation services for all on a war footing. Let's also develop in us a sense of hygiene and learn to sustain dignity as human beings, along with good health both in private and public arenas. Thank you.